Hi, I'm Will, and welcome to my home office. This is my video Christmas card to all you wonderful people out there on the internet. You know who you are. I was going to do this whole video from a bubble bath, but this year's been so hellish, I was tempted to throw a toaster in. Fred, what are you doing here? And why are you dressed like a villain from a silent film? I know, 2020's been rough. You wanna what? You wanna come into the bathtub with me? Oh, it'll bring an end to 2020 and ring in the new year. Okay. Well, seeing as how this is a holiday card, I should probably dress the part. You'll see over my shoulder, I won a major award. A lot has happened this year. Good things, mostly bad. It's been bad. There's been a lot of bad things. Let's take a trip down memory lane so we could all remember it together.
A Ukrainian passenger jet plane has crashed shortly after takeoff from Tehran.
Retired Los Angeles Lakers basketball star Kobe Bryant has been killed in a helicopter crash.
The moment of Brexit, it has arrived.
With over 100 fires burning in New South Wales alone, barely half of them are contained.
The World Health Organization declared the outbreak an international public health emergency.
You do not need to panic over toilet paper.
Chris Martinez tells us about so-called murder hornets.
Mass protests here in the United States have sparked a global movement against racial discrimination.
The skyline of San Francisco looking more like an image from Mars.
U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has died at the age of 87.
Vice President Joe Biden will win Pennsylvania and Nevada, putting him over the 270 electoral votes he needs to become the 46th president of the United States.
In a stunning display from a sitting president, Donald Trump launching an assault on the integrity of the election, unleashing a barrage of false claims of fraud and corruption.
What the 2020? You know, my shirt has 2 deer on it. Check this out. See that? That one's us. And that one's 2020. And that one didn't give consent. Which means that one could also be Harvey Weinstein or Bill Cosby. 2020 has been the longest decade. You know, when this whole pandemic started, I bet you the introverts were like, yes! And now, 9 months later, even they are like, I cannot wait for this to be over. I'm tired of talking to my succulents. I ran out of things to be quietly mad about in July. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate how Joe Exotic was the first cultural touchstone of this whole thing? Like, I think Joe Exotic was the last thing we could all agree on. I mean, he is the greatest living American.
I've had some kinky sex. I have tried drugs through the younger years of my life. I am broke as shit. I have a judgment against me from some bitch down there in Florida.
Joe Exotic was the hero America needed. He understood our plight. And now he's stuck inside, in jail, just like we are. Wasn't his fault, just like it's not ours. And after 9 months of quarantine, we've all got mullets just like he does. But Joe Exotic was just the beginning. We all took selfies from our makeshift home offices, baked the shit out of some sourdough, doom scrolled till the Xanax wore off. Many of us have been home for way too long. Like a long time. And it sucks. It does. But let's look on the bright side, guys. When you work from home, you don't have to run to the bathroom to have a good cry. Just do it from the comfort of your office. You don't have to ride an elevator down, make awkward small talk with somebody you don't know. And now, wearing anything below the waist is considered business casual. Anything. Anything. I discovered early on in the pandemic that Grubhub and DoorDash are basically like room service. So you're basically sleeping and living in a hotel. That's pretty cool, right? You can get anything delivered nowadays. Speaking of deliveries, have you ever shopped Amazon while on Ambien? I have. It's a game I like to call What's in the Box. This year's also been full of craziness on social media. And I'm trying to make the best of it. I started an OnlyFans account. No, seriously, I did. You can find me on OnlyFans. That way, anytime somebody tells me to go f myself, I can make money from it. I don't know about you, but even going to the grocery store has been tough. I kind of treat it like a game of laser tag. Like I'm ducking around corners, going from safe space to safe space. If I see an 8-year-old, I push him down to get to the toilet paper. Even social events are weird now, guys. Like, I find myself asking questions that I might ask at a swingers club. Who have you been with and where? Have you been tested? And depending on the swingers club, do you mind putting on a mask? 2020 has been tough, guys, but we've made it through. We're in the home stretch. We're almost there. And just like Leonidas and the 300 Spartans, we overcame insurmountable odds. We kicked 2020's ass and we held back. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I have the story right. Yeah. So I just checked and all the Spartans died and it was really kind of a sad thing. Well, on that note, what I'm trying to say is don't be a Spartan. We can do it, guys. Hope. In the spirit of the holidays, have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year. May 2021 be so much better. And fuck you, 2020. Fuck you. Cheers.